Leo, thank you so much for tuning into Root Word of Beads Tarot. This is Seven Got Lou, back with another video for the collective of Leo. Thank you guys so much for all of your likes, comments, and subscribes, okay? If you do resonate with this video, Leo, please hit the subscribe and a like button, okay? You don't have to if you don't want to, guys. Thank you so much for your views and for your likes, okay? So Leo, we're just gonna jump right into it, okay, Leo? So I'm getting something, I'm gonna just tell you some channel messages, okay? And then we're gonna just give you a general read, okay? Whatever you need to hear right now, all right? So Leo, I'm hearing something about salsa. Okay, so there may be some sort of dance, or maybe someone's Spanish, okay, or maybe someone is like eating some sort of salsa, okay? So I'm getting a mannequin, right? So there's a mannequin that I'm looking at. So maybe you're going shopping. This mannequin has like a yellow top, like it's like a feminine mannequin with a yellow top, right? A bald head, okay? I'm getting the color blue, right? So I'm getting this color blue. Exactly. Okay, it's like a very volume blue. It's like a baby blue, but it has a lot of volume within it. Okay, so you may be like looking at clothes. Okay, I'm getting like an orange hoodie and light blue pants. Okay, on a brown skin individual, somebody with brown skin, okay, could be of African descent, okay, sort of like a pecan color, just like this, okay, is what I'm getting, Leo. I'm getting an orange hoodie, okay, then I'm getting ashes, right? So something just like turns into ash, okay. I'm also getting scales, okay, so maybe it's like a fish, like a fish scale or something like that, okay. I'm getting Jordan 1s, white and black, okay. I'm getting like someone has, maybe it's the house fire, somebody's like spraying a hose on the house fire, okay. And I'm looking at the grass, like there's some wet grass, okay, and then concrete. So somebody may be like walking on a concrete, maybe a house is on fire, someone has to go to the concrete, right, get to the grass, out of the grass and into the concrete. There's something about like a group of people, like a group of friends here, right, who do bad stuff or like some sort of street stuff, okay. There may be some sort of domestic violence issue, okay, is what I'm getting, okay. I'm getting something about a shower, okay, and a 9 to 5. The number 9 and 5 is very significant, okay. That was a lot, Leo, but that is what I've visioned, okay, when I've gotten downloads from your read, okay. So let's get into it, Leo. Let's see what the fuck is going on, okay. We just need to know, all right. Let's see, what does the Leo Collective need to know right now? What does the Leo Collective need to know right now? Okay, so somebody is unsatisfied at this time. Okay, what does the Leo Collective need to know right now? And somebody's sensing that somebody is karmic, okay? Let's get into it very briefly here. All right, so yeah, Leo, let's get into it. Let's see. What is karmic? Unsatisfied. What is unsatisfied? What is unsatisfied? So somebody's unsatisfied with something, Leo. Somebody is leaving, okay? Somebody fell out with someone, okay, because they're unsatisfied here. What is unsatisfied? Yeah, so somebody's unsatisfied possibly with a Libra, okay? Somebody's sad, or this Empress is sad, right? So somebody's leaving and they fell out with this Empress, okay? Let's see. Why is this Empress sad? What is the Sun? Yeah, so somebody can't pull something together here, okay, and it's weighing heavy on someone here, okay. Let's see. What is this 10 of Swords? What is this 10 of Swords? If somebody's trying not to worry, so somebody can't like pull themselves together. Somebody's trying not to worry. So Leo, this may be you. You may be worried about some sort of Empress here. Okay, you're trying to like pull something together for this Empress here. Okay, you may be in a very low vibrational energy here. Okay, it's weighing heavy on you about this Empress. Okay, you're sad about this Empress. Okay, you're trying not to worry about this Empress, okay, or this Libra energy, Leo, okay. So this person may not be satisfied with you at this time. Maybe you guys have some sort of falling out here, okay, is what I'm getting, okay. And this person may have left, okay. What is smell the roses? And I'm saying Leo because this is your energy, Leo. You don't know if you're going to have this person or not, okay? You feel like your manipulation is not working, okay? You feel like this person has potentially let go, okay? You don't know whether you're going to heal something with this person or not. You don't know if you're, going to get into some sort of dispute with this person. You don't know if you're in the past or not, okay? So you're, iffy about this Empress here, Leo. Okay, so you're sensing that somebody may have had, some sort of miscarriage here, or you're sensing that somebody may have let you go. Okay, let's see, what's smell the roses? Yeah, so you're sensing that, this person is trapped in their mind and they're stuck on some sort of pregnancy here, or they're stuck on the way that you let them go. Okay, so you're sensing this and you're thinking this about this person. What is karmics? Yeah, so you feel as though somebody you think that they're promiscuous or, a karmic. Okay. But yeah, third party. Okay. And that's why, you don't want a new beginning with them. So you think that this person thinks that, this person, you think that this person thinks that, you look at them as karmic or as, not relationship material, so that's why this person doesn't want to be with you in any sort of way, in any form of fashion. Okay, is what I'm getting. So you're thinking about this Empress or Emperor, right? Take it how it resonates. And you just think that this person looks at you in a negative light. Perhaps they look at you as a karmic individual, or they think that you look at them as a karmic individual and they totally let you go. Okay, let's see. What else does Leo need to know right now? What else does our Leo collective need to know right now? What else does our Leo collective need to know right now? All right, so somebody ain't shit, all right? And somebody's like reflecting on that. Let's see for her Leo collective. Okay, and somebody's rejecting someone. All right, let's get it, baby. Let's see. What is ain't shit? Let's see for Leo. That's what it says, guys. That's literally what the card says. Ain't-ish, all right? Let me say ain't-ish. So somebody is reviewing somebody and somebody sees that somebody's really, really solid here, or somebody's really, really strict here. What is this Queen of Swords? What is this Queen of Swords? So this Queen of Swords doesn't have anything to offer here, and somebody's not taking any action. Let's see. What's this Page of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, somebody's trying not to worry here. So you may think, Leo, or you may think, let's paint you as the protagonist, Leo. You may think that somebody doesn't have anything to offer, right? Somebody is worried, okay, that somebody has rejected. Something has been rejected, somebody's moved forward, or somebody has been rejected of some sort of car, right? So there's some sort of car that somebody couldn't touch or couldn't have, right? Or somebody may have just recently lost a vehicle here. Okay, something is going on with the vehicle. Okay, Leo, you may be worried and very angry about this. Okay, and you may just be reviewing this information here. Okay, you may not have enough finances for a car at this time. Okay, or for a new car. Okay, and you don't know what to do. Okay, or this may be this person. Okay, so somebody may be looking at you like, oh, maybe if I don't have a car, somebody's gonna think like, I ain't ish, right? What is Judgment? Yeah, so this is your energy, Leo. So you're thinking that, or somebody's looking at something up in flames here, Leo. So you're like maybe thinking that somebody's car went up in flames, or you're judging to see if somebody's looking to see if like there was a tower moment for you, or you're thinking that somebody may judge you as if you had some sort of tower moment with some sort of vehicle here. So Leo, you may be having some sort of vehicle issues, and you may think that somebody may judge you as though, you don't got your ish together, that you're 8-ish, right? Because something happened with some sort of vehicle here. Okay, is what I'm getting here. So this person right here, this feminine energy right here, may feel like you don't have much to give, right? And you're worried, right? Because something may be going on with your vehicle. Maybe your vehicle went up in flames, or there's a tower moment with this vehicle here, and you're worried about what this feminine energy or this person, right, will say. Okay. They may think that you're karmic, right? Let's see. What is reflecting? And I say that because, I see from the first spread, right? This person, you fell out with this person. Now you're having some sort of issues. Maybe if you come to this person, talk to this person, and you have, some sort of issue with the vehicle, they may think, oh, they're still in the same, previous energy or some sort of negative energy. So you're thinking about some sort of finances here in a home, okay, secretly, okay, or you're in your feelings about, funding some sort of home here. So you're trying to have some sort of finances for a home, or some sort of finances to feel established, okay, in some form of fashion. What's this Ace of Pentacles? What's this Ace of Pentacles? All right, so there's a lot of money here. That's the truth you feel defeated about. Okay, the truth is that something hasn't changed yet. Okay, what is this Death in reverse? Yeah, something hasn't changed. Somebody is still hurt here about some sort of commitment. Okay, yeah, so that somebody may have passed away. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, so there's a lot of money here. That's the truth. And the truth is that somebody hasn't passed away. Maybe somebody's committed to, someone passing away, right? So you may have a loved one and you're like, they may be, elder, and you're like, maybe it's a lot of money to fund this person in a home here. And you know that they're going to pass away here. Okay, and maybe it's a lot to take care of this person. They haven't, passed away yet. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. But you know that they are. This may be an elder individual here. Okay. That you may be living with, or there's a lot of money. Maybe somebody put a hit out on someone. I hate to say that, guys. There's a lot of money, right? But somebody didn't take any action. The truth is that somebody's not unalived here, and somebody's worried because somebody was committed to unaliving someone. That's really what I'm getting here. Or this is an elder, parent here that, Leo, you're putting a lot into in a home, maybe, and you're having some sort of vehicle issues and you fell out with this previous person, but, you're taking care of another responsibility here. It definitely is giving elder. Okay. Since, they aren't, passed away yet. Okay. And you're, a caregiver in some sort of way. It doesn't have to be elder, guys, like caregiver. I'm getting Leo. Okay. And then you're having these car issues, right? So you want to get back with this person, but you're having these issues within a family dynamic with a caregiver, or some sort of vehicle issues here, right? And you want this person to look at you in a way as if, you're established, right? So you're like, oh my God, I can't go back to this person because I don't necessarily look established at this time. Or somebody, may think that somebody ain't ish because somebody has some sort of money on their head, right? So you want to get back with this person, but, you guys fell out in the past over, someone thinking that you're karmic, right? But you want to get back with them. However, they may think like there's some sort of street stuff going on where somebody has a price on their head. And then on top of that, you're maybe going through some vehicle issues. So you're like, oh, and so you're reflecting here how this person will view you. Leo, what's rejected? Yeah, so you're trying to stay strong, right? Because rejection is not an option for you, Leo. So you just feel like, you don't want to be rejected by this person. You have all this stuff that is going on here, and you do want to come back into this person's life, okay? At this time. So let's see, what else, Leo? What else do you need to know at this time? What else do you need to know, Leo, at this time? What else do you need to know, Leo, at this time? What else do you need to know, Leo, at this time? Okay, so somebody's hiding, that someone is, in their ego here, Leo, and they want you back, okay? So somebody is masking something here. Let's see, what is this in reference to? What is masked? What is masked? All right, so somebody's not checking, okay, for some sort of love here. Okay, somebody fell out with someone. Okay, somebody is trying to manipulate someone. So somebody may think that you're hiding, Leo, that you're really not checking for love. Okay, and you're trying to manipulate someone. What is this Page of Swords in reverse? Yeah, so this person, somebody's not checking for a new person here. They don't have any money here. So you may think that this person's not, this person, you may think that this person may think that you're not checking for a new person. You're checking for some sort of help or something like that. Okay. And that you don't really want any kids. You just want to, establish some sort of, companionship so you can, work with this person as a business. Right. So this person, may think that you're not, or you may think that this person, wants to be with you for financial benefits, right? And that you really don't want, a relationship. So you have these issues that's going on, Leo, and you want to come back to this person, but you're afraid that since you have these issues that they may think that, you're just looking at them for a financial come up or as some sort of help, right? Let's see, what's the Six of Wands in reverse? Yeah, so you're reviewing why you guys fell out and you want to flirt and you're thinking like, should I flirt with this person? Like, I'm going to come back to this person. Okay. What's the Lovers in reverse? What is the Lovers in reverse? Yeah. So you don't really know here, Leo. You're just like inside of your head, right? Not knowing how to come back to this person. You're like, I have these issues, but you're feeling like issues aren't an excuse, because you really want to be with this person, but you don't want to make it seem like, you're the help or, you want this person to help you. Okay. So there's some sort of manipulation. You feel like, if you go to this person that it's going to seem as though you're manipulating them, right? And then it's going to totally end. Some sort of conversation that you're flirting with them is going to end. Okay. So you're like, hiding at this time or not really talking to them at this time. You're just reviewing like, okay, how am I going to put this together? Okay. What is ego? What is ego? Yeah. So you're hurt because, you don't want to look at this bad side of, being let down by this person. Okay. Or guys, this may, flip sister roles, guys. I'm getting two stories. You really want this person back, right? You're going through some issues. You don't want to make it look like you don't have, enough for this person and that you're like, leeching off of them, right? So you're trying to formulate a way of speaking to them. Okay. For the second story, guys, I'm getting that somebody may want to manipulate you, Leo, and for finances, okay, they don't want a relationship, okay, they're hiding, okay, that they need some sort of assistance here, and somebody may have been like a part of some sort of plot or some sort of unalivement, okay, some sort of ending here, so they need someone to manipulate or to like hang around, okay, because they're looking into the future, how they can, modify this into their life, modify a new person into their life so it can take the heat or it can take the attention off of something that happened here in the background. There was some sort of ending here, some sort of unalivement. Or this person may feel like that, right? That I'm getting hitters, hitters. I don't know what that means exactly, but like somebody hitting somebody, it could be domestic violence. It could be like some sort of street crew or something like that. Okay. So somebody may, feel it this way. Okay. That, there's some sort of unalivement in the future, or they're looking in the future to cover up some sort of unalivement here. Okay. So I'm getting that. Yeah, somebody is trying to speak to someone, right? But they are either hiding something or they think that someone may think that they are hiding something. So they're trying to formulate their words. They're trying to come back to this individual, but they don't necessarily know how, okay? But they are, facing some issues in the background, financial for sure, okay? Leo. So it seems like you're just trying to know how to talk to this person, okay, and see what you are going to say to this person. Let's see, what is the outcome of this? What is the outcome of this with our Leo collective? What is the outcome of this trying to talk to this person? What is the outcome of this? All right. So Leo, what is the outcome? So you're going to move in silent here, Leo. Let's see. What is the outcome? Move in silent. Okay, somebody's going to be hopeless here. Okay. Yeah, and there's some sort of lust here. Okay. Let's see. What moves in silent? Okay, so Leo, this person may be like a water sign, doesn't have to be, okay? They may think that you're secretly, this person may like leave here because secretly they may not, take any action. So they may actually see your message or see what you say, but they're not going to respond back, but they're going to read it. Like they're going to either tap on it and click on unread, like mark it as unread, or they're going to just like look at the preview here. What's this Knight of Swords? Yeah, somebody feels like they lost someone. Yeah, because somebody doesn't want to lose someone. Okay, so somebody, okay, so Leo, somebody feels like they may have already lost you, right? So they're not, maybe you guys fell out in the past, okay? So they're not, or this may be you, Leo. You may feel like, somebody's trying to talk to you and you're not talking to them, right? This person feels sad, hopeless, things of that nature. They may already have, accepted, that, hey, this is in the past, okay? Now I'm also getting, okay, for, if this is platonic, right? Not romantic, that somebody is silently worried and they're not taking any actions here. Okay. This person is trying to manipulate people, but people aren't helping this person. And this person is hopeless. They're feeling worried that they may, pass away, or they may, feel hopeless about some sort of unalivement. Okay, guys. So there may be, a passing, of a loved one, maybe an elder or something to that equivalent. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. That somebody's not talking about. Okay. So when you hit this person up, there may have been a passing in this person's family. Okay. So they may not respond back. They may be going through this at this time, or, there may have some sort of secret, unalivement that this person isn't talking about, which is why this person is silent. This person is moving in silent. Okay. That they know about some sort of crime here. Okay. Or again, this is a family that passed away, or this person is not responding because they already accepted this relationship or someone as a loss to them, right? They still are here in the physical presence, but they've accepted emotionally that this person is no longer, in their life. Okay. Let's see. What is lust? Okay, so and they're also thinking, Leo, they're also thinking like, I don't know if this person just wants to sleep with me, this was some sort of sexy time. Like, they're just thinking about that. What's lust? Yeah. So this may be definitely a water sign here. We got 2 water sign energies, or you guys may have been an official couple, or you guys may have most definitely dated. Okay, somebody's sad because they're like, this person really thinks like, you just want some sort of lust from them. Okay, what is lust? Yeah, somebody thinks that you just want to get it by any means. Okay. Or, if this is a past thing, somebody thinks like, hey, I don't have time for the bullshit, my grandma just passed or something like that, right? My grandpa just passed, I'm in a very emotional state, maybe this is someone who you think like, oh, they just want some sexy time, right? Or this person is trying to have some sort of sexy time because they're hiding some sort of unalivement here. There is something here that this person is hiding, okay? So for those of you that are not in the romantic sense, we're going to get into this read really quickly here and see what the fuck is going on with this unalivement here. Okay. Let's see. Why is this person trying to hit you up, Leo, if they know about some sort of unalivement or something to that equivalent? Let's see. What is this? What is this? So somebody wants some sort of love affair with you. Okay. They want to paint you as some sort of desire, right? Some sort of desire, like some sort of distraction here is what I'm getting. Okay. And somebody, there's some sort of fighting here. They had some sort of love affair, maybe some sort of love affair that they had passed away. What is fighting? Yeah, some sort of love affair that they had passed away, and somebody's looking you up because they see that you're winning here and they want to use you as a distraction. That's what I just said, Leo. They want to act like, they've got some sort of love on their brain. They really love someone and they're in some sort of desire about someone, right? Because they want to use this as this love affair as a distraction, okay? So they know about some sort of crime here, or somebody passed away and they're using this as a distraction. Let's say, what's looking you up? Yeah, they want to like have some sort of relationship with you because they don't want to face the consequences of someone passing away here, okay? Or guys, again, yeah, but you're distance, right? And sometimes the divine tells us like, hey, you just got a feeling like, okay, I'm just not going to message this person because it feels like something is funny going on. Okay, so that is your divine protection, Leo. Or this person I'm getting may feel as though they may be, passing away here. Okay. But I'm getting more so, guys, they know about some sort of crime here. Okay. So 50-50. A part of you guys, someone that you're hitting up or who's hitting you up, that is a Leo, knows about some sort of crime and they're contacting you and you're not responding, Leo. Okay, because you just don't feel as though this person is honest. You don't feel, you don't have the best vibes with this person. Or, this person may have had some sort of passing in the family and you're responding to them and you guys had a fallout. And on top of that, there's a passing in the family that they're focused on right now. Okay. And I'm also getting that, this person may have already accepted that this relationship, is over, okay? Or you may have already accepted that this relationship is over, okay? But very heavy on this unalignment here. And that's because, this says loss, depression, suicidal. And then we have the, unalignment card, and somebody loses everything here. And it came out in the previous read about a death, okay? So let's see. Let's get some advice for you, Leo. What is some advice at this time? What is some advice for you, Leo? What is some advice for you, Leo? What is some advice? So there's some advice here, Leo, is that somebody is acting like everything is okay, right? But they're really fighting, right? Happiness or laughter came in reverse. They're really sad, okay, about some sort of death or some sort of ending here. Leo, like this person is acting like everything is okay, but Spirit wants you to know that they're really fighting and they're sad here about some sort of ending here, okay? So Leo, be very, very careful with this person. Use your discernment. Your advice is that this person is going through something. Again, either some sort of family, disease, a loss in their family, right? Or this person has some sort of criminal shit going on, okay? So when you use your discernment, right, you go off of vibes. You don't go off of your emotions more so. Go off of, what your mind tells you the first time. Like if you're like, okay, I don't know about this, that typically is a no, right? That typically is a go get a reading, like if you're like totally sure, like, oh yeah, I know so-and-so, I know this, and that, then okay, cool. But definitely this person hits you up, Leo. Definitely use your discernment. Okay, somebody is committed to going in another direction. Somebody is so certain about this. This is why I said this maybe have been an elder, right? Because this commitment that this is going to go in another direction. So somebody knows that, this is going to happen. Somebody knows that this has already happened, or you need to stay committed to going in a different direction. So there's some sort of negative energy here surrounded around some sort of, look, Leo, around some sort of freaking death here, okay? So there's a loved one that has passed, and somebody knows that this person's going to pass away here. Somebody knows that this person, this is more so like an elder, somebody lost a loved one here and they're fighting, okay? So just know this, this person, when you're talking to this person, they may feel as though they're okay, but they're not, okay? Use your discernment for sure, okay? Yeah, this person's defeated here. Okay, and look, they're silently defeated here. Okay, Leo. So whomever you're speaking with, yeah, they feel defeated. They feel like there's some sort of betrayal here. Okay. So they may feel, really hurt, when someone passes in your family, you're like, oh man, I feel betrayed. They've gone too soon, right? So let's see. Leo, how would you know who this person is? Leo, how would you know who this person is? So this person is already partying here. Okay, this person maybe is very athletic here. They run. Okay, this someone that you dated, right? And there wasn't like any angriness and bitterness or pettiness with the dating, but there was some sort of child services or some sort of child issue with you guys. Okay, and you don't know if this was a good relationship or not. Like, you keep trying to figure it out. You're like, is this a good relationship or is this not a good relationship? Like, we did break up because of this, is that, but I can't really put my finger around it. Like, there may have been like a lot of pros, right? But then there may have been like 6 pros and 4 cons, which that's, for some people that's a hell no. But for other people, it's like, I don't know, but I'm getting the energy of that. Like, you don't know if this was a, bad experience to experience this relationship, or if this was like a karmic relationship, or you don't know if maybe this was just, a bad ending and I learned from this and, I moved forward. It happened. I'm going to my next phase of my life. Or if it's like, this is totally karmic and I can't believe I did this shit. What the fuck? Like you're like stuck in between that. That is who this person is. Okay. So thank you so much, Leo, for tuning in, guys. And we'll see you next time. Bye.